Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Patreoners, YouTubers, we are here at Mayo Park, and we're going to take the dogs for a walk. So, let me get out of the car. But anyway, you can see how pretty it is, or beautiful. Me hooking into the chest thing. Alright, let me get Rocky stay. Ah! There we go. Oh. Come on, this way. Right back there is the canal. Let's go down here and I'll show you where, because the canal used to run along here. As you can see straight up where that green algae is, up through. That's where the canal used to run. So what we'll be walking on up there where Rachel is the berm where the mules used to pull the barges. So rock. It's nice and green out. We came here.
Oh, she's pooping in a circle.
Yeah. But look, you keep pulling me, Rock. I'm not liking it. We're still recording, okay. Last time we were here, there was no leaves on the trees and it was cold out. So right now we're walking where donkeys used to walk to pull the barge. Stop it. Just because she's running doesn't mean you have to run. I hope you sprayed yourself with, because these bugs are horrible. I'm not running, Rock. I'm walking. I do enough running during the week. But anyway, look at that. Look at the canal. I should start a project where we restore this part of the barge and be able to have dinner parties on a barge. Would be something. Would be a business idea. But it'd take millions and millions of dollars, since this is a park. But if you had the right kind of money, anything's for sale. I see they're cutting back a little more here on the trail, because it just used to be just this walkway, this trail here, but they're widening it. Look at all those trees in the canal. Stop. Hi. Would this be a kind of a nice thing to get a barge, make an old ship, maybe have a restaurant on it, and it would come down here back and forth just for the recreation of how it was back during the historic days. Maybe have a little eatery on it. Serve wine. Now here we're up to where this made this little cave. I don't know if I know it was done because of the tree leaning over, but I wonder if there's anything that stays in there overnight. If you can see down there, looks like it's got a trail and some knocked over leaves down in there, but I wonder if anything stays in there. Rocky, slow down. There is no race. There is no fire. As you can see, we gave the dogs a haircut. I left Rocky with a little bit on his tail, and so I left Precious with some too. But I was gonna film that and then do a time lapse where I just shaved them pretty darn fast. But I didn't. My goodness. Yeah, looks like somebody threw a door in there. People come down here because there's this, I don't know what this is, but it used to house kayaks and small boats. and they come down here and they break into it. Yep, they break into that, and they obviously made a hole in there. Probably somebody homeless staying in it. But right down there, they used to take the canoes and kayaks right out. The river's pretty high after it raining. Then this goes up to the one, what is it called? The tire place on the edge of Millersburg. There's a Millersburg tire, and that's where that trail goes. You're peeing on your sister's head. Rock. Boy, it don't even help having that stuff on because I'm getting bit. Are you bit yet?
I never feel anything when I get bit. Where did you find that little boy?
Huh?
A little 8-year-old boy was lost somewhere in the Susquehanna River.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. They had like helicopters and everything searching at Halifax. They were right at Clark's Ferry searching the river for him.
So, probably lower than that. Wonder how he got in there in the first place. My goodness. Oh. I sprayed myself. I need other type of spray. They used to have a sign here that says Beaver Lodge. Because there used to be some beavers that used to stay here. But I don't see their lodge no more. They either moved on, trapped, or game warden got rid of them. Hear the crows after something. Damn it. Bugs are biting the crap out of me. I even put the spray on. Probably after a crow, after an owl. Alright, we're at the end of the road. I never went past this mark here. This here, I never went past it. Or this little canal. Rocky's ready to go. But I think this is where they used to let the water in for the canal. The lock, they call it a lock. And I think this is one of the areas where they used to let the water in from the river. But I bet you there's a nice fish over there underneath that tree. Anyway, we're going to go head back. I forgot to check to see if my sticker's still there. when I seen that guy earlier with his dog, he was like heading straight for us, like he wanted his dog to play with Rocky and Precious. But that wouldn't happen. Rocky and Precious probably tear him a new butthole.
Well, maybe they widened it because maybe that was like sunk in. Maybe. 'Cause it's all-
No, I think because people walk out here more, they don't want people getting poison ivy. But give it time, it'll well, it probably depends on who mows here too, because and if they have the right equipment to do the mowing. Oh, you're biting me like I got sweet meat. If you go up that way, you probably have to cross the railroad tracks. So one day we'll have to do the railroad tracks. Oh, look at that garbage can. Somebody at least picked up stuff, but and put it in there. Where do you think you're going? You ain't going out there. He's thirsty. Rocky's thirsty. Wow. You can drink when you get home. I think we have water in the car. Quit pulling, Rock. Just because your sister's ahead of you. Well, there. Tree fell. That was interesting. What's the saying? If you're in the woods, can you hear a tree fall? Or what is that? Or if it's nobody's in the woods, how's that go? Do bears fart in the woods?
Do bears shit in the woods?
Yeah.
Like when somebody asks you if you do something, and you're like, well, does a bear shit in the woods? Which means, yeah, I do that.
Some of them tell you what the tree is.
Yeah, it said Norway maple.
Yeah, that's the one you get syrup out of. If you wanted to, and like just before fall when it's all coming back down. Or is it spring? I don't know, I guess 2 times a year you could probably collect sap and make maple syrup. Because you'd have to cook it a long time. Well, let's see. My sticker's still there. Put it on the back of this sign, didn't I?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I put it on the back of that sign, I thought. Yes, I did. And
There it is.
there it is. There's my sticker. $1 makes the difference. Earl's Adventures, YouTube and Patreon. So if you ever come and walk this canal, come walk the canal at the Mayo Park, you can find my sticker. A lot of people down there fishing. You can see down there. Rock quit pulling me.
Rock, what are you doing?
Go. Where do you think you're going, dude? That sewer plant stinks. Right over there's the sewer plant. If you can see it over there. It stinks. Rock, I'm not running. Keep it up, you won't get no cheeseburger. Which that's a lie. He'll get a cheeseburger. Come on. Okay. He prefers, what's the Whopper? He prefers the Whopper cheeseburger versus McDonald's.
There, come on. Keep moving. Keep moving your butt.
Now we'll go down by the... Oh, shit, I got a little bit up. Excuse my language. Oh. Should have sprayed my arms. I sprayed everywhere else but my arms. Oh, they might have a dog with them. Do they? No. Somebody else have a dog with them? I guess we'll attempt to walk across the bridge, go to the other side, see if anybody has any dogs. Right. Sit down. Sit. We'll wait till they cross. See a couple spots I need to get on your ear, Rock. Okay. Rachel loves this bridge because it sways. Not, she hates it because it sways. There's that piece there. That used to be part of the lock for this main part here. And just across the river is where her parents, where we go over to camp at Ferry Boat Campsite. I don't see the. I think they didn't do the. I think they aren't running the ferries today. I don't know if they are or not because they said the water's too high. Well, if the water's too high or the water's too low.
She pooped again.
You're probably standing on it. Isn't it over this way? Right there? Right there? Is that it? You're picking up somebody else's poop. I thought it was right there.
Mm-mm. It was running.
Well, there's a receptacle. This is where the two paddle boats would have sat or would sit. I don't know why they don't make rollers so they can load it up in and load it out.
By crikey, it's an alligator right there in the Susquehanna.
Yeah. Yeah. Alligator log. Come on. Dude. You all tangled. There. Okay. Look at this anchor. See, they should have something with this stating, like, if this was really for an anchor for, I guess, a barge. It would have to be a barge. They would anchor.
Made in China, 3,000 pounds.
Oh, well. And then they have a second one. But they tie off the ferry boats when they're on land to them. Get that squirrel. You see that squirrel? Get that squirrel.
Some ducks. Or geese.
No, those are duck. Can't even see over there. Can't even see your parents over there. In remembrance of Kit Cowan. See somebody out there on a speedboat up yonder. Hi.
Are they friendly?
Yes, just gotta watch their nails.
They have nails. She like wants to come. They have sharp nails. It's okay. Hi. You're so cute. Mm-hmm.
That's Precious, and this is Rocky.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You ready for cheeseburgers, Rocky?
Mommy is.
Oh, Mommy's ready for cheeseburgers. Okay.
Honey.
Okay, well, let's go get cheeseburgers.
Some type of food.
Huh?
Some type of food. Just promised cheeseburgers.
Yeah, Dad promised cheeseburgers earlier. They haven't had them in a while. We'll get them a Whopper. Whopper Jr.
Better not be pooping again. Come on.
Gotta tighten you up. No. Let's see, what's this say? Millersburg Borough, front and riverfront and Mayo parks, event and short-term parking, park rules. Okay, so this is the little parking area for whenever they have something going on. Look at them batting down those hatches. They don't want the water getting in there. "50 River Street." I thought that was for sale at one time. Millersburg Conservation Club. No winter maintenance on trails. We know that. Wickimisco Creek. Go.
Yeah, keep there, remember?
We're passing over the Wickimisco Creek. Oh, look at that. Fish are biting. think we're going to stop and get our fishing license. Maybe we should go fishing. Right. Come on, Rock. Let's go. You want cheeseburgers? Oh, that's what 876 engineers put that in. Huh. Or that could be a 376 engineers, it could be. Have to do more research on that bridge. They don't have a plaque anywhere stating anything. Oh, she's gonna eat that grass and end up puking, like she did the other day. She ate like a whole bowl full of grass. Rock, slow down. You ain't gonna get cheeseburgers by pulling me. I understand you want cheeseburgers bad, but this is ridiculous. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, here we go. Open my...
Go in.
Come here, Rock. Let Sissy go first. Go.
Okay.
All right. We are done with our walk here at Mayo Park. One last look at how nice it is out. All right. Dollar makes the difference.